Hi students, this lesson is about reading with intonation and decoding the VCCV syllable division pattern. We'll be reading Fluency Passage 8.6, The Science of Cooking. What is intonation? Expression is how a text sounds when reading it aloud. Intonation is a part of expression. Intonation is the way our voices rise and fall when we are reading as a way to express meaning. When reading aloud, fluent readers add intonation appropriately. Listen to this example of good intonation. Did you know that cooking is a precise science? When you cook, it is very important that you follow the recipe exactly. Did you notice how I used the punctuation marks to indicate when I should make my voice rise or fall? Pay attention as you're reading today about how you're using good intonation. Fluency Passage 8.6, The Science of Cooking. Did you know that cooking is a precise science? When you cook, it is very important that you follow the recipe exactly. A television show illustrates what can happen when you don't follow the recipe. Participants are picked because they are bad cooks, and they agree to try to learn how to cook better. Professional chefs teach the participants how to cook and divide them into two teams to compete against each other. The contestants have to make whatever the chef asks them to make. First, the chef demonstrates the dish for them. Some contestants have never followed a recipe before. They put on an apron, chop, slice, and try to copy the chef's work as best they can. Two contestants are eliminated each week. If a contestant does not count out the proper number of ingredients, sets the oven to the wrong degree, or is off by a fraction on their cooking times, they can be sent home. They quickly learn that every decimal counts when you are working with food. And at the end of the show, a winner is chosen based on how well they have mastered cooking skills. Thankfully, most of them no longer make spaghetti mixed with candy, as one contestant did for his first meal. Yuck! Do you think his family was happy that he learned how to follow a recipe? How was my intonation? Skip the video back and practice reading along with me. I noticed several words in our passage today that used the syllable division pattern VCCV. If a word has two letters between the vowels, you split them, like in the word contest, con-test. Sometimes you're going to keep the digraphs or R and L blends together, like in the word gather or secret. Check out these few examples. Notice where the syllable divides. Fancy, blanket, cactus, costume. Now let's look at the words with the VCCV patterns from our passage. Agree, apron. Degree, longer. Can you find more examples of words with VCCV syllable division pattern? Now it's your turn to practice. At the bottom of the page, find a copy of the passage. Practice reading it several times, then make a recording for your teacher. Have fun reading!